Hello, I'm Mashiba King back and with you. Shout out to the video. Hajime per round 1436. Correct. Is out today and came out earlier. It's around 8 o'clock. The video will be out later, maybe a late night edition. But overall, that's more or less it. Hopefully we get a game, an actual real game, or another addition to the anime. It's been enough chapters, George. It's just, come on, George. It's just, you don't got anything else to do, George. You got the money, George. Hopefully. But who knows. Let's get right into it. Ippo the South Paw exhibiting the special two-hit combo. Round 1436. Just like I pictured. We see a close-up of Mashiba, the throbbing. We see Ippo step. And they're both still in the ring. And the onlookers are like, what was that just now? He pushed him to the chest so easily. And on top of that, he landed 2 shots. I thought he was retired. And Zagaki looks over with that smirk look at him. And the onlookers is like, what's with him? And these guys, he puts up like 3 of his fingers. And Ippo says to himself, yeah, just now. That's almost exactly how I imagine. I can move. I can keep on going. And we see Ippo move over to the left side. He moves over to the right side. And Mashiba looks at it like, are you coming or not? And he moves over to the left side now. And Mashiba's close like this distance. This is anything Mikulishi did when he was an active fighter. And Mashiba is like, I thought you were supposed to be a boar. And Ippo says to himself, I need to be even more helpful. More. Mashiba says to himself, coming in my gym and talking all that shit, you make me think, is he 100% retired? It looks like it's not just special South Paw practice. You haven't slacked in your basic training at all. Well, next time, you're not getting in so easily? Well, it's only 7 pages. Break next week. Huh? It just ends off with Mashiba just throwing out a punch. Well, it seemed like he was teasing up and leading up to something big, and next thing you know, it's over. Now, whenever we read these chapters, some people say like, well, how come I be surprised? I don't know brought this up, but if you're ever wondering how come I'm so surprised by how long the pages are, aside from it being just your initial reaction, I don't really pay attention to the page count, even though you can somewhat see it at times. So I just say, see the chapter, first page, and I just like scroll down and read from there. So I'm never looking at the top of this page ever again. So in this case, I was unaware it was only 7 pages. And from what we've seen, it seemed like we're getting the whole realization from Mashiba that, hey, this guy has been slacked off, in which is he's been wearing the weights. But then again, Mashiba don't live in the same spot that Ippo does. He just doesn't. He lives in a different part of Tokyo. As well as the his sister Kumi, so that's not too surprising. Well, you know, it's just like you don't really see him day to day. But for the onlookers' reactions, so what Itagaki means when he put up those 3 fingers, well, 2 fingers and a thumb, but still 3 fingers. What do you mean by 3? I don't know. Maybe it's a 3-hit combo. When he did it, he put it up and looked at those same onlookers that look at him. So I don't know if that was like towards, hey, look, it's 3 fingers. That is going to be like a 3-hit combination coming up next. Cause that's what Ippo practice, or is there 3 for Ippo, a Ashes No Joe type thing, or it's gonna be like 3 rounds of the sparring, or what it would be. So Ippo started to move left toward Mercury Cesario, and how he's just not like a blind, just straightforward infighter. How he does plant and plot his punches. He does try to walk a person down instead of just blindly just charging in. I changed his tactics. It's just nice, interesting to see how it's not just so straightforward. But I still hope there's a little bit more. But it does seem like Marcus Rosario is not your usual infighter. Especially how Mashiba was surprised how Ippo just run in. And how he compared him back to being a boar. But Mashiba, this is not the same Ippo that fought you during the Ricky King tournament. Or that same Ippo you beat up during sparring. He is trying to imitate something different that you haven't seen before. So you can't picture this as fighting Monk on the YouTube. You got to picture this fighting Marcus Rosario. How much tape have you watched this, man? Have you seen these techniques before? It's just We haven't really seen it have a sparring partner imitated properly for everything to click together. So, but who knows? We don't know exactly what the Mishiba's coach and him is particularly working on. We just know that he don't have any sparring partners, so it's just who knows. Maybe Mishiba might pull out something we haven't seen before in any of his fights, whether it's Shinobu, or Juan Garcia, or in his previous fights as well. Maybe he's also been working on his own extra extra element to his style. I think Mishiba is complete, but if Mishiba's able to pull out something extra, he could be beyond the most complete fighter. He could be one of the most legit champions, besides from the great Takamura. But who knows? Who knows? We're champion level fighters, world level fighters, world class, and even he might be able to stand up right next up there to the great Takamura and Ricardo Martinez, because he was able to beat a former world champion. So it's just hey. If Misha was able to add this extra element to his game, who could stop him? Who could stop him? He could be too much. Well, who knows? We gotta see the fight. We gotta see how things turn out. Hey, look, it does seem like I am getting quite excited. Yeah. Like always, they take me out and somehow they pull me back in. I don't get it. I understand it's only 7 pages. Like, come on, Billy, what's wrong with you? It's only 7 pages. My goodness. So, yeah, it does really seem like George is working on this, and then he got cut for something, and it just ends. Because the way it ends is just, it literally just ends. There's no build up to the ending. There's no teaser. It's just, well, you won't get in as easy as last time. Almost like we were supposed to see something. That Misha was supposed to show something. So it's not like, well, you know, he made it to be 7 chapters. It literally just seemed like he was working on a chapter, some event. Like, George do a lot of things outside of drawing. He does meet up with people, so that's why that whole Mahjong thing wasn't just random. He's been know those guys for like some time. I can't say how long. So it's not like George just spend all day drawing and just don't do nothing. He does have a full-flown life outside of that. So I don't know if he's going like showing off, doing another exhibition where he's showing off his artwork, or he's going to somewhere else to meet some like an artist, or doing it for the Cartoon Guild. Or I don't know what he's been doing. But I had to get him distracted for it. It's just like, well, I got 7 pages. Now, the last time we had a short chapter like this was like around like the Gonzalez was the Ippo era, not the fight itself, but around that time where it was like a 7 pages, and like they apologized for it. Well, that or like the Antonio Gaviria, it's like one of those two. Where it's like oh, you know, 7 pages, but you know, George got sick, and now in this case, there's no emulates of that. And we already had the whole thing when he was off for like the COVID, so it's just, I don't know, so maybe something came up, he had to go do some business thing, who knows? Maybe there's some type of event he had to attend, who knows? But wish him well, wish him the best. And I don't know if you got thoughts on this chapter. Sure, it wasn't much, but hey, come 6A, it was better than nothing. Others would say, well, if I'm already this excited, how much more you could cut out? Who knows? It's just, like always, just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. But hey, I don't know. It obviously feels like something was cut off, because it just ends, and it's not in like a full page spread. It's not like Misha was doing anything special. It's just, well, this time you won't get in again. He throws out a flicker in instant. So what was that tactic with Ippo moving left and right? Maybe he's judging the range. Maybe he's analyzing. Maybe he'll use a different type of footwork. Maybe he's using his footwork to bag Misha up to the corner, then push in deep like he's a Maya against Itagaki too. So who knows? Who knows his grandiose? Tell you guys thoughts on the opinions and comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.